Hey everybody, this is Matt and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to do some more videos where we dye woods with different colors, and we're going to do a bunch of guitars the same color because we're doing a run of our daily drivers. More on that in a little bit, but if you've been waiting for a daily driver because you watched that Philip McKnight video, now's your chance. So let's walk over to the paint booth and Chris is going to talk to us about what he's going to spray and how he's going to mix it. And then we're going to do it and you're going to get to see it in front of your very eyes. So thanks for watching, and enough with the bullshit talk. Let's get down to business.
Hey everybody! So in the past we've used color tone. What else is it known by?
Trans-Tint is
Trans-Tint.
the name. Yeah, Jeff is the guy there at Trans-Tint.
We've used it a bunch of different ways. Typically, if we're applying it directly to wood, we would mix it in with rubbing alcohol.
That's what he says to use, right? There's like a couple of different, what does it say on the thing?
Well, so if you read the thing, it says denatured alcohol.
Okay.
And it says water.
Okay.
And we've tried it with rubbing alcohol. We've tried it with denatured alcohol. That was the last thing we did because you can't get rubbing alcohol anymore.
Yeah, thanks a lot, virus.
Yeah, thanks, COVID-19. And today we had to do a bunch of bodies, and we're like, well, let's mix it up and spray it. And then we thought better.
Yeah, so
this is also known as fuel.
We've done that in the past where we've actually sprayed alcohol with dye in it out of a spray gun, and it worked great. And we actually can do bursts and stuff like that. But you were telling me, well, what are the reasons you don't want to do that in our spray booth? I mean, outside is one thing, but
it's all vapor. It's all carrier.
So there's no
solids.
Yeah.
It's just a big mist of flammable mist.
Yeah. But if you use water, then you're, I don't know, you're just like spraying water.
Yeah. So we mixed up a little bit and gave it a test just to see if it worked on a scrap piece of wood, and it seemed like it worked pretty well. So we're gonna mix up a bigger batch and do it for real on a real live body right now.
Sounds cool. How do you do it?
Well, just like the other stuff, you put in way more of this stuff than you think you'll need.
Yeah, it's still yeah, you need to mix it up. Mix it up right.
These three are all the same color. So I'm going to use the old one.
Okay.
Watch Chris spill dye.
Yeah, when we were doing the test, you spilled a buttload, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, so that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
The nice thing about not using a fuel alcohol is, well, water's considerably cheaper.
Yeah, we can mix up as much as we want. The only cost is the dye.
Mm-hmm.
And cleanup's easy, and it doesn't smell.
Yeah. Or catch on fire.
Or catch on fire. I was going to take a big swig of this before we got started.
I bet you would.
Go, oh, that was the denatured alcohol. Ha, ha, ha.
I bet your number 2 would look weird in the morning.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Let's see. So that's that stick.
Okay.
This is our other stick. I think we should put a little more in.
Okay. So the one to your left was our first batch that we mixed up, yeah?
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
that was our test batch, and we added more twice.
And we actually liked what that looked like.
Yeah, this is vintage amber, and we like it dark.
Yeah, we do.
Especially on these ash bodies.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The nice thing about spraying is you don't have, well, you can put it exactly where you want it and you can get it on nice and even.
Yeah, I think the evenness is the thing, was the reason that I wanted to try this today.
Bloop.
Alrighty.
Okay. You want me to turn on the exhaust fan, Chris?
I don't think we need it.
I don't think we do either.
I'm just spraying water.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So we're doing all 4 of these bodies the same color?
Yes.
Cool.
I kind of want to try holding it, but I don't want to turn my arm orange.
Yeah, that's probably a good move.
So, we'll use the trusty old stand. Here, let's do it this way. Maybe you can actually see what we're doing.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. gotta make sure to get the camera, the image in the center.
You do like I do, where you watch it
Yeah,
through the thing and then you don't watch it through the thing?
exactly.
I think these are going to take a couple coats.
They usually do.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I did it again where I wasn't in the whole in the thing.
That looks pretty good. Let's let it dry for a minute.
Okay, you wanna do the rest and then come back and do another coat?
Now let's wait, let's see.
Okay.
It'll just take a second to dry.
So it doesn't smell like water in here. It smells like dye, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not overwhelming.
I almost think we probably ought to turn the rig on because it's kind of stinky. See, it's getting on our filter bank here, and yeah.
We ought to turn it on.
Okay,
Time for another coat?
let's do it.
Pulled out a big chunk of my beard, I think.
These turned out really, really good. In fact, Chris and I are a little bit surprised at how good they turned out. You know, when we first started doing videos about the Trans-Tint dyes, a lot of people said I like to use water, and I'm like, okay, cool. And after we started thinking about it, we're like, well, let's try it with water and see, because it satisfies a lot of the safety concerns that we had about spraying basically fuel alcohol in our paint booth. And the proof is in the pudding. These guys have 3 coats of Trans-Tint dye mixed with water to, you know, however we whatever level of dye we wanted to use, and they all look very consistent all the way around. Here, I'll show you what one looks like on the back there. It looks really, really good. And look, you can even see my maker's marks on these bodies, which I think are very, very cool. So, Chris and I were talking about like how neat this was, and how if this is something that you guys, like maybe you don't have a spray booth, but you do have an air compressor, even a small one, and basically the cheapest spray gun you can get, and you can get these results with Trans-Tint and water, and you can do it in your backyard. It doesn't matter if you're under quarantine, as long as you can go in your backyard. You could probably get away with this in your garage, or I don't want to say you can do it in the house, guys, because it does smell like dye when you spray it, but go outside and do it. It's actually really, really easy, and it's pretty fun too. Some people are going to go, oh, I can't get any water on my wood because it'll erase the grain. These are very, very smooth, and we sanded these back to 220, and they feel great. We're going to go ahead and put a round of Simtex sealer on them later in the week, and they're going to look super, super cool. So if you guys have any questions about using Trans-Tint dye and water and a spray gun, you can leave them in the comment section below, or if you really, really want to deep dive into that with me, you can send me an email through the website, and that's texastoastguitars.com. If you want to come to our Build Your Own Telecaster class, you can spray dye and water here in our spray booth on your own guitar, whatever color you want. That's the nice thing about having a spray booth here at the shop. You can actually do your own paint work as part of the Build Your Own Guitar class. And we've got a bunch of Build Your Own Tellies coming up. I think the one in May has a few more spots. So, and again, guys, if you sign up for a class, this isn't an again, but if you guys sign up for a class and there's some weird, we're going to shut down the world for 5 months because, no one wants to catch a cold, we'll reschedule the classes so you guys don't have to, you know what I mean? So you're not going to lose money on classes. Sound good? Okay, so if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you appreciate content like this, you might want to go over to our Patreon page and consider becoming a member. Only $1 a month goes a long way to helping us bring you guys neat stuff like this. And but if you can't do Patreon, we totally get it. You would be doing us a favor and helping us grow the channel by sharing these videos as many places as you can think of, because of course I've been kicked off of every guitar forum known to man. So until next time, this is Matt at Texas Toast reminding you that if you're so smart, build it yourself. That's what I do. Thanks for watching, everybody.